$4.99?
$4.99.
Man, that's cheaper than most networks.
And the bell rings. We are underway with this match right here. And, well, it appears that Ivelisse has her supporting fans. And, of course, Julie Reel obviously had a lot of her supporting fans coming out here. I am a little intrigued at Julie's ring attire. She's choosing to compete in the Dorothy attire.
Well, yeah, because she is a very talented musician that is in character. You cannot take the woman out of character during this time.
I understand that, Travis, but I'm just questioning the practicality of it because that ring attire does not lend itself to I would think, to the freedom of movement that's something akin to what Ivelisse or people that we've seen other wrestlers like a Barbie Hayden or like an Angelina Love have traditionally wear in the ring.
Well, you know what? I saw a nice kick to the hamstring there, a Muay Thai kick there delivered. Both these women definitely proficient with their kicks, and I'm sure the grappling is going to be on point here tonight. Again, both women very, very much capable of their striking offense. Ivelisse may have a slight advantage with the MMA background, though.
A good move there. So it was very subtle, but you can see Ivelisse step behind the foot of Julie Reel as she pushed forward and thus used the leverage to trip Julie Reel up and force her back onto her back. And again, a very measured performance from both of these individuals, carefully feeling each other out. I'm sure it's probably the first time that they have encountered each other in the ring. And Ivelisse, again, the kicks to the lower extremities of Julie Reel. Reel trying to return them. There doesn't seem to be as much power or accuracy on the part of Reel's as there was on Ivelisse's.
As you mentioned earlier, Ivelisse is a multiple-time trios champion, world-renowned fighter, grappler, striker. Anything you can imagine, Ivelisse has definitely dipped her hand in. Ivelisse, definitely no joke, as we mentioned at the onset of this match.
I will say that Ivelisse seems to show a level of respect to her opponent here. She recognizes the abilities of Reel and is taking this very seriously. Full Nelson attempt there, and then just a snapmare and a kick to the back by Ivelisse.
I am one to believe that Ivelisse is one.
Oh, well, okay, well, there's that problem resolved.
To the delight of a lot of the fans here in Kansas.
And
was she
going to use it like a cape? And
hold on, look. Oh wow! I mean, okay.
Just casting it aside, and now Julie Reel.
Oh, that may not have been the smartest decision then.
As I said, I think perhaps that dress was hampering her, and now freed of the character and the trappings, Julie Reel going to go hard on the offensive here. Taking right over on Ivelisse, snapmare into the middle of the ring, and a big kick of her own straight up the spine of Ivelisse.
Turnabout's fair play, I guess Julie Reel feels.
And again, another snapmare takes over Ivelisse. Reel locking her up, going to pick her up, body slam straight in the middle of the ring. Down for the pinfall, hooks the leg, referee in position, but I think really only just a 1 before the kick out happened.
Ivelisse now backpedaling towards that turnbuckle, but also quick.
Yeah, the agility to slide between the ropes as Reel collides with that. Reel dragged or suckered into between the ropes.
Oh, super kick to the side of the head.
And the experience factor of Ivelisse certainly being shown right here as Ivelisse locks up the legs, tries to tie up the whole body, but is only able to get 2.
As we mentioned earlier, Ivelisse may come in with the slight advantage with her background and her having the upper advantage right now. Pushing Reel straight to the outside.
Both ladies now out near the ring announce table. And continuing to fight here as Ivelisse positions Reel across the ring apron, delivering a hard chop into the upper chest region. Now Reel going to be taking on a tour around the ring apron.
Yeah,
but now Reel firing back.
I bet she definitely wishes she was somewhere over the rainbow right now other than here.
Repeated chops to the chest of Ivelisse, but Ivelisse again with that kick, the super kick style maneuver.
This time it caught Reel in the chest.
Oh, wow, colliding with those ring barricades. Those things are hard. They do not move well, and they are definitely not going to give when your body collides with them. Now Ivelisse throwing Reel back into the ring and making it in again. Both ladies
Oh, nice kick to the head.
Yeah, big time connection there again. That unique pin style on the part of Ivelisse trying to negate the power of both legs.
No idea how Julie Real even was able to kick out of that. That kick was right on the money, on the side of the head, and now
that
just a
choke
foot.
is right on the throat
Right
from
on
the
the
foot
throat.
of Ivelisse.
Mm-hmm.
And Real obviously feeling
The effects here?
the continued abounding effects of all the punishment she has taken during the course of this match. Oh, it was almost on the face. And again, that's standing almost like a Thez press.
Yeah, that time she didn't even bother to hook the legs, just was trying to keep the shoulders down. And let's face it, in this type of atmosphere, that's all that really matters. Keeping the shoulders down for the 3 is all that matters here when you try to get somebody in a pinfall predicament.
I think perhaps Ivelisse thought that she might have knocked Real senseless for a moment, but the kick didn't connect quite where she wanted it to. Nonetheless, Ivelisse maintains control of the match, pushing Real back onto the ropes, and again, utilizing those kicks. They have been the
but
primary...
look at this. Look at this right there. You see where Ivelisse is just holding on to the wrist of Julie Real? She has immobilized her for the moment, just leaving her basically defenseless with these right Muay Thai kicks.
And Real, just a sit-down DDT. Real going head first onto the mat and somehow finding the strength to kick out of that.
If anything, you got to give it to Julie Real. She did come to play as she has survived a DDT, multiple pinning attempts.
But she has really got to get a game plan together here because this match has really been all Ivelisse so far. Right now, though, Real finally beginning to fight back, drives Ivelisse back to the ropes. Can she bring her out of there? A knee strike to the midsection and another one to try to soften up that area. Irish whip. Reversal there by Ivelisse. Real off the ropes. Big clothesline. Puts down Real.
Almost a version or a modified version of an STO there for a minute.
And you can see Ivelisse hook her fingers together on the pin attempts, trying to truly lock up the leg of Real, but it still didn't do enough to keep her down. Now, look at this, driving that knee right into the back area as she stretches those arms, pulls them back. This gives Real no real no pun intended, no real ability to get herself out of this predicament except to use her leg strength. Does she have the wherewithal to get the legs underneath? She does. And finally back to a vertical position here comes Real with a swinging neck breaker.
Beautifully applied swinging neck breaker by Julie Real, but now this is a little bit of a rookie mistake, not trying to capitalize on your offense.
Well, it may be a rookie mistake, or it may just simply be the amount of punishment that Real has suffered through the duration of this match. This is really the first offensive flurry that we've seen from Real. And both of these ladies really are in a position here where either one can get to their feet first, which I think Ivelisse has. She should have the advantage here.
You think, huh? I think I
so.
saw.
Drop kick. Drop kick to the midsection goes Real. Another drop kick for the midsection goes Real. Boot to the midsection this time. Real gonna hook up, maybe go for a suplex there. Snap suplex over. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. Oh, man.
Only a 2 count, says the official.
And even Real signals that back, says, okay, we'll try this again.
Again, I got to give a little bit of props to Julie Real, being the proverbial underdog against a seasoned veteran like Ivelisse, but only for a second as that standing enziguri hit right on the side. This can do it right now.
Grapevine the leg, but it's still to no avail. And even Ivelisse now going to get up in the face of the referee and say, this is not fair.
She wasn't saying it was not fair. It's more so of do your job better and count 3. That's what you're here for. Granted, I mean, the guillotine.
Yep.
That's a guillotine.
Well, if we can't pin her, we can maybe choke her out.
Oh, wait. You need to be really careful with that.
Don't get those shoulders caught, or you're going to find yourself in a pinning predicament. Real tying herself up in the ring. Good ring awareness there on the part of the underdog, but Ivelisse doesn't seem to want to let go.
Well, I don't know if we can call that necessarily ring awareness or if it was just by happenstance, because Real was just trying to defend herself as best she could, and it happened to roll straight to that bottom.
And look at Ivelisse in the mount position, just raining down those fists. If this were an MMA match, this would have continued on for quite some time until maybe the referee called the match. But this is professional wrestling, not MMA.
Wish Ivelisse would mount me every once in a while. That'd be great.
It's a good thing we're on the internet. There are comments sometimes that should not go over the air. All right.
We are on the air. What are you talking about?
Hooking up and...
Oh, wow. Almost a version of the snowplow.
Driving her head first down.
The winner of this match, truly real.
Hard fought contest there, and I would have to call this an upset.